dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives.
To promote the release of Avengers Infinity War into theaters, the developers of Marvel Strike Force released Thanos into the game as a free-to-play character. Thanos can be attained by accumulating currency to unlock him in a special Infinity Orb by completing the Thanos raid with your alliance and the Mad Titan legendary event. But to fully understand what you're getting with Thanos, we need to compare him to other protectors in the game to discuss his kit and also talk about where he fits into the different aspects of the game, including arena, blitz, raids, and campaigns. With Thanos, a common theme is going to be of balance, much like how he was portrayed in both the comics and the movies, something that you will be able to quickly notice here. When comparing Thanos to other protectors who also have a hard taunting ability like him, the first thing you will notice right away is that Thanos has a significantly higher health pool. He has 72,000 health, with the next highest coming in at 61,000 with both Drax and Hulk. This health pool continues to increase at absurd rates, with my tier 10 Thanos clocking at 79,000 health. As Mobile Gamer said in his reveal video,
"Speaking of his health, oh my god. Becky, look at her butt."
However, the high health pool does not tell the whole story of Thanos, as he has a massive downside to this with his drastically lower armor amount with just under 1700 at tier 9, while Drax has 50% more armor with only around 10% less health than Thanos. To many, this could seem like a massive issue, as it looks like Thanos has a durability of something akin to a wet paper bag. However, his kit makes up to this, and once you look at it, you will see that he more than makes up for his lack of armor with incredible amounts of healing and an incredibly high resistance level to avoid debuffs and to avoid also being stripped of buffs in the process. With Thanos' kit, he is a protector with some decent controlling abilities and methods to punish enemies for not defeating him. His basic attack, Power Punch, hits the target for 180% damage, with an 80% chance for him to gain a stack of counter in the process. While its ability deals some significant damage for a protector, with him dealing 6,000 to 7,000 damage on average, the real treat comes from the defeating animation of this ability, as sometimes he will grab the enemy by the throat and then slam them into the ground. A very brutal method for Thanos, which is something that you will see comes with the common theme of him and his abilities. His next ability is Brutal Assault. He attacks the target for 300% damage, applies offense down, and gains taunt. This ability will deal somewhere in the 8,000 to 9,000 damage range on average, but the real treat with this ability is offense down, as that will cut the target's damage on the next ability by 50%. Not only is this how Thanos taunts, but you can use this ability as a way of controlling someone who is about to use an ultimate move, much like Crossbones with his Detonate ability, or someone like Quake or Thor who are also about to use their ultimate abilities, which can deal significant damage to your team. This is a great way to soften the incoming damage that will also prevent your team from suffering some massive blows in the process. A great way to combo this move is to use his basic first to allow him to gain a stack of counter and then cause him to taunt on the next move, which then means that he will attack the next target that hits him, as they are forced to attack him with his taunt ability. However, both of these abilities pale in comparison to his ultimate, Energy Bomb. Thanos attacks all targets for an unavoidable 220% damage, and heals himself for 100% of the damage dealt to the enemy in the process. He will deal around 6,000 damage per enemy with this attack, so imagine a team of 5 that's hit with this ability, causing him to heal back a whopping 30,000 health in the process. This ability does require 7 ability energy to use, and he starts the match with 3 energy on it already. This ability will take some time to be ready for use, but there are ways around this, especially with his unique ability. His unique ability is Titan Eternal. With this, Thanos gains extra resistance while taunting. Additionally, when Thanos defeats an enemy, he has a 75% chance to gain 2 ability energy for himself or any Black Order ally. However, at the time of this recording, this ability is bugged in that Thanos is only ever handing out 1 energy per enemy defeated. This is either a bug with the mechanic or a typo in the ability description, so please keep this in mind when looking at Thanos. Also, there are no Black Order allies in the game at this time, so Thanos can only supply himself with the bonus energy here with this ability. As you can see with this kit, Thanos is a deadly character to leave standing on the field, but just how viable is he in the various aspects of the game? Since Thanos' release and my gearing him up, he has quickly become a staple for both my offensive and defensive teams in Arena. His taunt is fantastic for neutering the damage from a self-destructing crossbones, or from preventing a quake from completely obliterating my team. His energy bomb ability is also a fantastic counter to use on characters that call in several summons, much like Nobu and Kingpin, as this move is a guaranteed one-hit kill and can give him some nice ability energy, while also giving him some much needed health back in the process. For Blitz, Thanos has also become a member of my A team, as he performs admirably here just like he does in Arena. I use him in much of the same way, using his taunt to neuter high damage abilities, while also using his energy bomb to pick off low health enemies, and also giving him bonus energy to allow him to taunt again quickly, and to perform a nice build up on his next energy bomb move. If you are looking at using Thanos in any kind of PvP environment, he is definitely going to be something you would consider a meta character. Thanos is a welcome addition to the villains, as there are not many named villain protectors with great kits. Crossbones can taunt, but he is also used widely because of his self-destruct ability, meaning most of your protectors for villains are generic characters that have no real outstanding kits. As such, Thanos is a sight for sore eyes here for players who are having a lot of difficulty in clearing the villain campaign. However, Thanos is not just welcome in the villain campaign, but he is also great in other campaigns such as Nexus, and he also comes with both Cosmic and Mystic tags, allowing him to be used in those campaigns as well. He is going to be a protector that you will want to bring along with you for all of those different campaign missions. With raids, Thanos shines just as brightly here, as he can quickly change the tide of a boss node to your favor with both his offense down and energy bomb. He can clear nodes with summon heavy characters with ease, and his offense down can be used to counter those nodes with pesky characters who seem to love using their ultimate abilities over and over again. Personally, I run him with a team consisting of Captain America, Thor, Quake, and Night Nurse in the Thanos raid, which I can use to clear most of the nodes with ease up until the last few before the difficulty increase forces me to change up the tactics. You'll be able to find plenty of uses for him in the mode as long as you're willing to put in the effort to work on him and to figure out what he does and doesn't work with. Something else that can't be praised enough is his unique ability giving him extra resistance while taunting. This not only makes it incredibly difficult for any buffs to be stripped off him at the time, but also makes it very difficult for enemies to place debuffs on him like Bleed, Heal and Immunity, and Offense Down that could severely hamper his ability to perform well in the battle. Speaking of debuffs that could hamper his ability, let's now talk about characters that you can use to both counter Thanos and also characters that will work great alongside him on the battlefield. When you need to counter a Thanos on the opposing team, your first priority should be ways to prevent his energy bomb from healing him, so start with characters that can apply heal and immunity, much like Winter Soldier and Korath the Pursuer. If you can apply this debuff before he uses that ability, then you'll be able to make it far easier to take him out of the action. Additionally, stunning Thanos is a great way to counter him, much like it is any character in the game, as Thanos cannot be able to heal or taunt while he is stunned. So use Black Widow or Thor or any other character that can apply a stun to him to prevent him from using those abilities. When it comes to characters that you want to use with Thanos, anyone who can give him additional defense while also boosting his energy intake is a welcome ally here. Obviously, one character fits this perfectly with Captain America. Jessica Jones can also provide him some ability energy, and Luke Cage is another protector that can provide Thanos with some much needed defense up. It's best to bring in another protector on the team because of the long cooldown with his taunt in case he doesn't defeat any enemies. Additionally, the defense up provided both by Captain America and Luke Cage are great ways to help boost his survivability, as that will cut his incoming damage taken by 50%. A healer is also a nice addition to the team to help with keeping Thanos alive in case he's not able to use abilities like his energy bomb to help heal himself back up in a significant way. Obviously, there is a black elephant in the room with this when it comes to the Black Order, as they are not in the game yet at the time of this recording. We could possibly see them announced here soon, and they could become very deadly with him, but for right now, we don't know what's coming with the Black Order. But it would not be crazy to expect the Black Order paired with Thanos to become a fearsome force to encounter on any battlefield. If you haven't begun to work on gearing up your Thanos and upgrading his abilities, now is a great time to do so. He is a great character to help you progress through the villain campaign, and looks to be a fantastic character to have along for both the Mystic and Cosmic campaigns. Not only that, he is a great addition to any PvP team and can be a great character to use in the raids as well. Much like the smile you see on his face, you too will be grinning when using this character in the game. Thanos is definitely a character to fit into the meta for all areas of the game. So that is it for this review, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you all did enjoy this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what other characters you guys would like to see me review in the future from Marvel Strike Force. And as always, to all of my minions out there, thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.